I got a story from Goa, I hope you like I tell story from Goa because I don't know if you really enjoy it. But there a lot of things happen, So I was sitting down. I have some coffee with someone I met on the beach. So we sit down, we talk, and we introduce each other. And it's from where? She's from Europe, I think she was. So and like sometimes people don't know you, but they like to tell everything about themselves to a stranger than to somebody they know. So she tells me a lot of stuff, personal stuff. She was telling me how she's been abused, you know, all kinds of abuse. I don't want to go into that, but she was really abused, and now when she was a child even, and now she was like maybe in her 50s, and she said she could never get off what happened out of her mind. She cannot forgive because I was telling her to let it go, to forgive and move on. And she said, no, you cannot do that. How you do that? So, and I was explaining to her, it's easier than she thought. And she was going to see all these psychologists and doctors and things, so, to help her to overcome this. And even that, they couldn't help her. So, well, there you go. So if they cannot help, you cannot help. So then listen to what I'm saying. She didn't want to hear that either. Now you can imagine why she still suffer. So, because the reason is that, see, all these things that happen in life, it's unfortunate, but do happen. So what can we do about it? So, and the only way I think that you can actually leave it behind, is to realize that it's something that it would help you somehow to understand what it is to be in that situation. I don't think I have an answer to the whole thing, but all I know is that we all suffer one way and another unjustly, So, and Jesus too, he said to forgive them because they don't know what they do, when he got killed. So it's not like you're the only one, So then I could understand, why you and not me, and why not somebody else. But more or less, a lot of people go through the same pain. So I don't see a reason for you to carry this weight when you could just let it go and give it to God. And then you don't have to carry it anymore. That's pretty much what I was saying, So, yeah. I think sometimes people like, or maybe enjoy, I don't know what it is, to feel sorry for themselves. I don't know. It's like, they like to think about all these things that happen to them. Instead of making a new experience, they just dwell in the old ones. It's like they're choosing it. I don't know why they do that, they're choosing that. Just forget about it, stop talking about it. So, yeah. Especially imagine if you live with one like that. Not only it's in her mind, but then it's going to be in yours too, because everything they do and say, it just bring up their emotion, and then you say something innocent, and it reminds them of what happened before. And you didn't do anything. You just say something. Just a memory is just goes back, and you reminded of them, of these people, and then you are the one in trouble. That's why you don't want to really get involved with someone who has like a car, you know what I'm saying, a car wreck, a big accident, you know, and the car is all smashed, and now you're gonna have to live and take care of that repair. That is almost impossible to repair unless they are willing to switch cars and get a new one. Yeah. So, yeah, it's nice. It's nice that there is an answer. It's nice that we can simplify things, you know. So, it's good. We have the opportunity to create something out of nothing, you know. Yeah, you know. Sometimes you can see like broken pieces everywhere, like a big mess, and people say, oh, well, you know, it's all garbage. And then, you know, you start to say, oh, but I can use that thing, and I can use that thing. And then you put the things together, and now you have maybe a table. You can make something from broken pieces. So, and you see, so many things you can do, but one thing you should not do is complaining. That you should never do is complaining. Yeah, that's what you cannot do, is complaining. Yeah, so I cannot complain. You know my only complaint right now in my life, because I have no other complaints, is to hear other people complaining. That's really bugs me. Yeah, I don't like to hear people complaining, and that's my complaint. And I don't even know how to stop it. Because I cannot tell people stop complaining that because it bothers me. You know, I don't think they will understand it. But maybe a few people, my closest friends, will understand. But then, so I hope you stop complaining to your friends and to your family. I think they will be happy to hear that. And slowly, you know, I mean, you don't have to do it this minute or tomorrow, but eventually, if you stop, you know how happy they will be. You know, yeah. And then maybe they will stop complaining to you. Imagine that. Imagine if you're married and your wife stops complaining. Your kids stop complaining. You stop complaining. I mean, did you ever heard Jesus complaining? See, that's it. Did you ever read something that he complained? I'm trying to think if he did, but I cannot remember at this minute. But I don't think he ever complained. Even when they were pushing him right in the water, you know, because a big crowd come and they wanted to hear him, and he had to go back and back and back, and then he got to the water, and there was nowhere where he could go. So I think he bought a boat to go in the water, so they couldn't advance and they could stay there. Unless they want to go and swimming, you know, like a fish. So he stayed in the boat. But he wasn't complaining, you know. Said, go home, leave me alone, I'm tired. He didn't do that. So you see, we should follow his example, Jesus' example, you know. So, and then all our answers will come and all our problems will be solved. You know, we don't have to anymore argue about anything. people, I think they argue because they refuse to accept the answer. You know? So, because if they accept it, then they had nothing to argue about, and because they like to argue about, they refuse to accept the answer. You see how simple it is? It's all fit like a puzzle. I don't know. I don't know. God, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You know, this I never had the pear. It's the first time I have it. You know, I can put it like this. So when I listen to my videos, I can hear clearly what I'm telling you, what I'm saying. And because I had this thing, you know, the usual, and it always come out of my ears. I don't know why. They make it so big. Well, maybe they don't want to go inside too much. But it would just keep falling, and it bothered me. And now I got this, and oh, God bless my daughter. I love her. She did this for me so quickly, you know. You know, she could, you know, wait a few days, a week, but she knew how much I wanted, and she had to do it quickly, right away. Ay, ay, ay. And I cannot, understand how much she must love me. How much she must love me. Wow. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we have to remember, we cannot forget what people do for us, you know. We have to always remember, remind ourselves who our friends are, you know. So, yeah, so we have to think about these people, not ignore them. They shouldn't be invisible, they have to be very visible, yeah. It's funny, eh? It's like I have a new hat. Well, it's an old hat, but to me it's new. I have my headphones, and I'm so happy now still. I got my toilet paper to blow my mouth. So I really need a little, to be happy. So little. I wonder if I will go out and get better and everything. You know, if I just still be happy with the same thing, I probably would now. You know, so you know, I had very little before. Imagine now, I probably will have a little less. You know, if I was happy before with little, now I'll probably be most happy with much less. Well, I don't need it. You know, all you need is just a place, you know, to sleep, and quiet. You need quiet, you know, so, because it's better to have a small room that is quiet than to have like a, you know, 10-bedroom house, and there is noise, screaming and yelling, you know, and no, it's peace. Peace is very important for the mind, you know. Yeah, yeah. So if you want to be loud, sometimes, you know, you go see some of those other people who'd like to shout, and then after, you know, 20 minutes you just go home, and it's enough to last the whole year maybe. Okay, I had enough, you know. I don't want to go through that again. Ay, ay, ay. No, no, you have to have the humor too, eh? It's like you cannot take things seriously. So you have to laugh when the people... It's just part of life, you know. You cannot be just one color, you know. You have to have so many different colors. It's part of life. Yes? I think think the doctor wanted to see me, but I don't understand why they don't just come in. Maybe they just don't want to disturb me, but I don't want to. It doesn't bother me. It's just I hope it doesn't bother them. I'm doing this when they have to work. Boo. I'm gonna ask them next time just to come in, and I can stop the video and then start it again. I don't understand. All right. So let's. What are we gonna do now? You know, I don't even know. If they wanted to see me, I could use. Now, if I stop, then they don't come, and maybe I wanted to talk a bit more. Oh yeah. Even though I have nothing is coming to my mind. Nothing is in my mind. Did you guys hear the song? My friend did it. Yeah, my friend made the song. When I said nothing comes to my mind, he made a song with the AI. Yeah, AI. He made a song. I don't know, maybe it's alright. He made a song. So, yeah. Whew. Boy, this is hot here. Now I have the fan on too. It's still hot. They told me not to open the window because it's the whole place is air conditioning, even though I don't feel it. But say the air is not good for the patients here, to keep it closed. So I don't even open it. I left the fan. But outside is hot, that's why. They told me it's very hot today. Yeah, it's very hot today. So, here I am, and yeah, you have an idea how I do this thing, eh? I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, almost every day, every night, every morning. And I usually go around 9 to 10, I go to sleep. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 5 hours. So usually at 3 o'clock I get up, and then I upload the video for you, and I also prepare the new video I'm doing now. So that's what I've been doing, you know. So, and I don't wake up late somehow. And it's good if I keep this schedule, because otherwise I become too lazy if I start sleeping, and then I won't be able to do anything really. Because it's hard to do things later in the day. It's usually in the morning that you can do things. Anyway, so I better stop, because now I don't think you're interested to hear how I'm making all those things. Yeah. All right, guys, and so we say goodbye again. God bless you. I love you. Jesus loves you. And His love is for the whole world. Give it to others and be happy. It's always a little different every time. But you know what I mean. So thank you so much for listening to me. I hope you keep doing if you feel like. And tell your friends too, maybe, you know. Just share it with your friends. The ones who, both of them maybe, you know, just to be sure. Maybe someone gets it, you know. All right? Ciao, ciao.